is Leon, and because we're playing D&D, I brought along some friends. I'd like to go around the virtual tabletop and introduce them now. We're still waiting on Brandon to get it himself ready, but first off, we have Gracie. Gracie, wants to tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the character you've been playing.
Yeah. So my name is Gracie. I am a Starbucks barista, and the character that I'm playing, her name is Scarlet. She is a half-elf bard, and she's kind of a curious one. She likes to explore her options. And then she loves life, so she's just there for the ride. So that's her.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to flip my camera. It's not working.
All right. Thank you for that, Gracie. Continuing on, we have Ryan. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about the character you've been playing tonight.
My name is Ryan. I am I was a full-time student at going for my master's in mechanical engineering. I am playing Steel Defender, aka Metalhead. That's right. That's my dead name now. He is a Warforged artificer. Sorry, I'm all over the place tonight.
You're good. All right, thank you for that, Ryan. Continuing on, we have
gladly. Hello, everyone out there. Name's Wes. I'm just same factory. I'm just a factory worker, and I'm playing a human paladin tonight named Gerard.
Yeah, there was some debate about how to spell your name. How do we spell your character's name?
It's a very good question. Hold on one second, I can tell you. A-H-D.
I'm the only one that had it right. Let's go.
Yep, you are. Okay. Saving that. All right, updated. So we will roll 20 for ambient sound and for virtual tabletop purposes. If you guys would like to go ahead and you'll find the arena awaits you. Also, it appears that some TV in the background. I think that might be Wesley.
Yep, that would be not me, but
right.
Let me go shut my door. There we go. Is that better?
That is very much better. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and click on some ambient sound that I have prepared for this evening's festivities. This is Demon RME by Tabletop Audio. So, with no further ado, who would like to go ahead and give us a recap for this evening's festivities? We have Brandon that's still delayed a little bit. He's trying to get himself ready, but we're going to continue without him. And of course, he will be returning after certain. Wesley, I think you had mentioned that you would be okay with doing the recap. I will allow you to do that if you wish. If not, we'll move on to someone else.
I will give it my best shot.
Okay.
So, previously on the Outlands, the party finds ourselves in a a bit of a scuffle. Finally, the party had found their way back to their ship and was pretty much just spending some time sitting around, and in Drod's case, looking around, and then all of a sudden, they heard a bell, a loud bell coming from um, the stadium. The tournament had been taking place. So they all decided to go check it out. Once they arrived, Gerard was approached by a person. Can't exactly remember if that person had a name. And he was asked to participate in a little show that they're going to put on. They were doing a reenactment of the death of. Oh, forgot the name. Leon, can you help me out here? There was the death of. I am spacing on the name. Anyway, they were doing a reenactment of the death of a very important figure. And in doing so, came face to.
The death of Cal.
Thank you. They were doing reenacting the death of Cal, very important figure from history. In which case, Gerard was asked to play the character of Cal. And he was told just to lie down, which kind of was a little confusing to him until he got out to the arena and him, Steve, and Namek came face to face with a devil. Seeing this devil, Gerard decided he was not going to just lie down. And in turn, his stubbornness made the devil angry, which then turned the play into an actual fight. Or possibly not. What will happen? We're going to find out.
I'm so sorry, guys. I was on the phone with my landlord. Patrick, you're muted.
You're muted, Leon.
So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and the character you were playing in that?
Hey, guys. I'm Brandon. I work with Patrick up here, otherwise known as Leon Jenkins. Tonight I'll be playing as my character Namek. He is a Goliath barbarian. He started this campaign a few months ago, and now he's finally made his destination. He's doing this rite of passage journey to become the leader of his clan.
Okay. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay.
Unless I missed something.
Well, okay. Okay, so I believe you were finishing up your recap. You talked about how you guys started in an actual fight with some devils. And in that altercation, Namek had charged forward to attack one of the devils. And about that time, I believe, you had ended up running to take your wife to work So we paused and we decided to go ahead and pick this up when we got Scarlet back so we could pick up this whole deal. Okay? What I'd like to do from this point is I'd like to utilize what we call a static initiative. Okay? Is anyone familiar with that term?
I've heard you say it multiple times in previous games.
Okay. So what a static initiative is based off of your initiative modifier. What is that initiative modifier?
Mine is a level.
Go ahead.
Is a
Yeah.
3.
I'm sorry?
+3 for Namek.
Okay. Gerard?
+3 for Gerard.
So what is the actual score for both of you? So is it a 16 or a 17? If you have a +3, is it a 16 or a 17? Both of you. Gerard and Namek. As a +3, do you have a 16 or a 17 for your dexterity?
Oh, for the dexterity, 16. I have a 16.
16 as well.
Okay. Thank you. Your initiative modifier is based off your dexterity. I failed to mention that. I apologize. So,
okay.
Continuing on. Steel Defender.
I have a +1, which is a 13 on my dex.
Thank you. Scarlet.
My initiative is +3, and my dexterity is a 15 +2.
Wow, all you fancy people out here with +3.
A what?
So my initiative is +3, and then my dexterity is 15 +2.
So you have an actual 15, and then you're given a +2 by what?
I think that's her dexterity modifier.
Do you have an improved initiative then? You must have an improved initiative with your part. Thank you. You're good. So we know this much. That Namek and Gerard would be going first. You guys can choose between you two who goes first between the two of you. Then it will be Steel Defender. No, I apologize. Then it will be Scarlet, and then Steel Defender. Okay? So Steel Defender, you would always be going last in your initiatives. Scarlet,
are we going to bring Namek back to where our initial positions were?
No, because we're going to consider him taking first initiative in the combat. That would make Gerard 2. So for this encounter, we're going to be utilizing our static initiatives. That'll be Namek as 1, Gerard as 2, Scarlet as 3, and then Steel Defender as 4. Now, after your initiatives go, then I'll be utilizing our NPCs or monsters. Okay? All right?
Okay.
And it'll just help to keep everything a little bit more streamlined. And it's, in essence, what'll kind of amount to is you guys can strategize maybe with who goes first between Gerard and Namek, whatever, that whole thing. Or even who wants to go first. You guys could delay your actions, knowing that you guys will all react before the creatures will or after the creatures will. And what that'll be determined by is, it looks like right here, I have a solid +3 for your initiative. So I'm going to treat it as that. So what'll happen is one of you will make a roll, okay, for your initiative, for your group, okay, for your entire group. And it'll be against me and whatever my initiative is for my group, whatever the average is. So let's say I have a +1 average, okay, then I'll be rolling a D20 +1 versus your D20 +3. And if you guys win that, your group of initiatives go before my group. And it'll just be easier, okay, I think. Be a little bit more fun. You guys can tactically switch up your initiatives however you guys want. For this, we're going to go ahead and keep it with Namek, Gerard. And I'll let you guys decide If you want to have Steel Defender because he's actively in combat, or Scarlet, go first from there. That is up to you guys. Okay, that's how we're going to utilize our stack initiatives. I'm going to allow you guys to switch up your initiative orders if you guys want. Okay, that all makes sense to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where is
And Brandon?
She's down there. Never mind.
Brandon, I noticed you're my only guy that's not on Roll20 right now. You don't have to be, but it's easier for everyone else. It's easier as a grand scheme. We're using the virtual mapping if we all are. Do you need us to share a screen for you, Brandon? Brandon? Hello, Brandon. Are you with us still? I see you're muted. Okay, we're gonna wait for Brandon to get back. I apologize.
So, question while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Do I still have that obsidian collar?
Yes, you do. Well, I'm just going to assume that Brandon understands the whole initiative thing. And we're just going to move forward. So, Duran, before you end up having to take your wife to work, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I will. First off, as I will use my free action to the Avenger.
Okay.
Since I
The
already
blade
have my
stings as you draw it from its scabbard.
since I already have my shield going, I will then use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the big devil, on the main devil.
Okay.
That's right in front of me.
Okay. All right, so you cast Hunter's Mark. And so he is lit up with a little bit of a slight glow. This gives you a couple of benefits in combat against him. Are you going to make an attack now?
First, I'm going to move forward 25 feet and stand in front of him.
All right.
And then I will make my attack.
Okay.
First attack is 13 on the attack roll.
I'm sorry. I don't think that's going to hit.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll do second attack. That is a 16.
So as you charge forward and after brandishing your weapon, you slash fiercely with your Holy Avenger. And this devil stands before you with its and blocks your attacks, warding them off. Left. Will that end your turn?
Let's see. Yep, I've got no more actions left. So yeah, that will end my turn.
He sneers at you, and it becomes Steel Defender's turn. Unless it kind of makes sense that you guys are all in combat. So let's say, Scarlet, you walk into the and this all taking place. Steel Defender, it is your turn. You see Scarlet that enters into the front door, and as she does. Well, I see you've been measuring things up over there. What are you
Yeah.
thinking?
I'm seeing who my dog can get to and what would be worth having my dog defend. So I think for my first round, I'm going to move Steel Defender 30 feet to the person on the right
Okay.
for my movement.
Sorry.
And you're good. For my bonus action, I'm going to have my dog Rex come over to me because he can move 40 feet. And I think I'm going to have him move over here. I believe that's fine.
Okay, I did it again. I gotta let you do it. I
You're
forgot.
good.
I made them all usable by you guys, and I'm trying to move them around still.
Yep. And then I will attack twice because I have 2 attack actions. I'm going to use my longsword. That should probably hit. It's a 25. That is 7 damage for that hit.
What was the hit though? What did you roll to
25
hit?
to hit.
25. Yes, that does.
And then I rolled a 19 to hit.
Okay.
And that does 5 damage. So 7 damage and 5 damage.
Damages.
Oh, that's what? It's a longsword, so slashing? Slashing.
Okay. Is there any magical properties to your weapon?
No. So I'm guessing that's half damage.
Yeah,
Frick.
so as you
Okay.
attack him, you hit him both times. And the wounds, they seem to be, you seem to not have done as much damage as you felt.
How does branding smite work?
Well, as a bonus action, you go ahead and you with a, magical energy, in this
Okay.
case, brandish. And then when
Gotcha.
you hit on the next attack that you hit him with, it takes effect.
Okay.
That's how that
Noted.
works. Okay.
All right, for next
And
time.
that would definitely be magical.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, you do see that he takes some damage. Now, you did 7,
Altogether,
and you
yeah,
also
7 and 5. So it would round down, and then that would be a 2 and a 3.
So we're gonna make it 5 damage.
Unless you want to add the 2 up.
All right. 7 and 5, half of that. We always round up with damage. So
Oh, we do.
with that, it's going to be 6. Yeah.
That's a 4 and a 3 then.
Okay. Oh, that'd be 7. No, it's going to be 6. So half damage of 12 is 6. So we're good.
Oh, okay.
Now then, is that going to end your turn?
That's going to end my turn.
Okay. That brings us around to Scarlet. Now, Scarlet, you're at the front door. You want to start seeing men standing before these devilish creatures in a fray. What would you like to do?
Well, no, I reached it there. Okay. So I'm gonna move my 30 feet to get closer to the bigger one.
Okay. Is that going to end your turn?
No. So, am I technically allowed to, like, do spells? Will they
Yes.
just be a disadvantage?
Nope, not right now. No. The only reason why they would be at disadvantage is if you were casting a spell against someone and you're in melee range. Okay? And you don't
Okay,
have, the ability like a
gotcha.
warcaster.
So,
Uh,
I was
I
just seeing you can measure from yourself radius, just in case if you were looking to use your fear on them.
I'm actually gonna give everyone an advantage. I'm actually gonna cast Fairy Fire, so
Ooh.
that, yeah.
Okay. Good call.
So that's advantage
What color are you
on
choosing?
any checks, or how does that work?
What color are you choosing?
Pink.
Pink?
Oh yeah.
They're all lit up with this pink fire that around and floats above their head. It's funny. Okay. Hey, is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So with it comes to my turn. I'm gonna start here on my left. Namek, are you with us there?
Yes, I am.
All right. So I'm gonna roll against you. I get 2 attacks.
Okay.
I'm rolling with a glaive. Okay, a long pole arm with a curved blade. Serrated at the edge, it seems to be imbued with some sort of dark energy. He slashes at you. You just narrowly manage to back up to keep it from hitting you in the chest. But he rebounds with another and doesn't fare much better. So he attacks at you twice with his glaive, but not to hit you. Gerard. Gerard, are you with us still, bud?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, very good. So, Gerard, the devil, horned devil, sneers as you attack at it, and he parries your attack with his, for all intents and purposes, looks like a trident, almost like a pitchfork. We're going to go with that. And he's going to attack twice with his, actually just listed as a fork. And then he's going to also get the opportunity to use his tail to whip you. So essentially, he's going to get 3 attacks. Okay, I'm going to attack you first with the 2 fork attacks. Gerard does a 23 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay. He stabs forth with the fork. You take 20 points of piercing damage. Okay. As the 2 forks of this mighty polearm shove into your chest, piercing through your armor. He pulls them back out and goes to jab at you again. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
He stabs at you again with the fork. You take 17 points of piercing damage. He then lashes forward with his tail. That so I'm going to roll damage.
What? I didn't hear the hit.
It was a natural 20.
Ah,
So
Oh yeah, that totally
you're going
missed.
to take, right, 23 of piercing damage from the tail that lashes out you with this point. Okay? I need you to make a Constitution saving.
wait. 24.
What was the save?
24.
24. Very good. So you do manage to save against these infernal wounds that he was trying to put upon you. Okay. I think that's going to end his turn. So that ends his turn. Our other bearded devil, which is going to attack at you. Iron
Yep.
does a is it a 13?
No.
Oh, that's an 18. Okay.
An
So
18?
does a so does any 3 hit?
No.
No. Awesome. A 23 misses? Very good. So I'm gonna attack again.
No. I mean roll again. Because
Oh.
if he hits me, my dog makes him roll at disadvantage.
Okay. This time it is going to be a 16. There's a 16 hit. Okay. All right. It's going to try to swipe at you with his beard. Beard is going to miss as well. So he tries to attack at you with his glaive, and his beard essentially is almost sentient in a way. It has small barbs that are extended at the ends of the crown. Each of the beard tips of a creature, seemingly alive. But they all miss at you as they lash out. Okay, this brings us to top of initiative. Namek, it is your turn. Battle's getting a little. See that your paladin compatriot is taking a lot of damage from this large devil standing before him. Your friend Scarlet has just entered into combat and provided you with a little bit of the form of fairy fire, as all the demons or devils now are illuminated with a pink fire. What would you like to do?
I am going to pull out my crystal longsword, and I'm going to. Alright, so I'm going to attack the guy right in front of me. With my
Right in front of you.
longsword.
Okay.
Yep.
Make sure to roll with advantage.
Yes, you get advantage with the fairy fire.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit. Hey, good job.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to roll my damage. That would be a 5. And
5
then
points of slashing damage. Now then,
yes.
does that include
then-
your strength and all? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna 5 points. Very good. And then you're using a charge.
Yes, I am using a charge. I'm going to roll that now.
Okay.
And that is a 2 for charge.
Are you not raging right now?
Not this attack. The
Just wanted to
second,
make sure.
second
It
attack.
seemed like you were hitting a little light. That's all. Okay.
Yep.
Um,
My second attack on the same guy.
Okay.
I will use my charge, or my rage.
Okay. How much was the first one?
The... give me
5
one-
the other.
You said what? You kind of broke up.
What was the from the charge from your longsword?
So the charge was a 2.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. And you're going to make another attack. Go ahead.
Yes. Oh shit. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll damage. Are you using another charge?
Yes, and I'm using my rage as well.
Okay.
So +2. That'll be 9 damage. 9 damage of slashing, and then the charge will be a 7.
Nice, dude. You did a significant amount of damage to the spirit. Lurches from your 2 attacks. The radiant energy from seems to make him hiss in pain. Is that going to end your turn?
That will, because that's my 2 attacks.
So that ends your turn then?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. So, Gerard, it is your turn. I see this, Brandon. What is this?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. All right. Okay. You have just taken a large amount of damage from this large devil that seems to be opposing above you. His large stature standing above you, casting a shadow down upon you. He sneers, "I told you to fall down," as out of your other shoulder. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging. So, I would like to take an attack.
All right, make it so.
Make sure it's at advantage.
Yes, you do. Get an advantage.
Does a 20 hit?
The aura of your sword, imbued with light, helps guide you through. Roll damage, sir.
And on that hit, I'm going to use a bonus action to cast. Oh, hold on, where is it? It's here somewhere. To cast a Thunderous Smite.
Okay. So your next attack will have the bonus action attached to it. You need to do that before you attack.
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's turn. Okay, then my apologies. So, I meant to say.
That's the same thing I just explained to Ryan just a few moments ago. Use a bonus action, imbue it with magic, and then attack. But you have 2 attacks. You can still do that.
Okay. So, I guess this first attack will just be a regular attack. And that is.
This creature, it is a fiend. Evil outsider, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And I believe you are in possession of a Holy Avenger.
Yes. So upon the normal attack, which is normal damage, which is 9, I will deal an additional 1d10 plus 3 radiant damage to it.
Thank you.
And then an additional 1d6 slashing damage for the hunter's mark. So that
Bunch
was
of damage
8.
going out.
So that was 9 on the original, 8 on the radiant, and 4 on the hunter's mark damage. So 21.
You said 9 plus
8 plus 4.
Sorry, all in. You said it. Plus 4. And then, what was the radiant damage?
8.
Reason I'm doing this is you can look at the tokens. How much damage is on each one of them. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is that gonna your turn?
No.
No.
I am going to use my bonus action now to cast Thunderous Smite on my sword.
Okay.
And then I will take my second attack.
Very good. You rear back and imbue your sword with holy energy that comes in the form of lightning that surrounds your weapon. And as you strike, what is your
It is another 20.
You hit, and a thunderous sound is heard as your contact damage.
Okay. So, initial damage. That is 9 slashing. And then 6 radiant. Plus 2 for the hunter's mark. And then the thunderous smite. I believe that is 2d6 thunder damage.
How much thunder damage?
2d6 thunder damage.
You broke up as you were just saying. I heard a 6.
It's 2d6 thunder damage.
Oh, okay, roll it for me, please.
And that is 8. So
right.
9 plus 6 plus 2 plus 8. That is another 20 damage.
I was adding it up as we were doing it.
Okay.
So is that that thunderous smite? It comes with a save or being pushed back. Is that correct?
Hold on, let me grab it. Let me read it. And also, it must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Correct.
Or be pushed
What is
10
the
feet
DC
away
on
from you. DC is 14.
Thank you. Leaner, I don't accept leaners. So now I feel bad because I feel like I rolled with advantage. Far back does it get pushed? How far back would he get pushed?
10 feet.
Hi, Scarlet.
Hi.
Continuing, is that going to end your turn?
Before I end my turn, may I ask what is the crowd doing right now in response to all
Oh,
that's
they
going down?
are okay. So as the the battle rages forth, and the sound of the thunderous smite. At first, they all block their eyes, wonder that was they've never seen such a spectacle. Anyone fighting back against the devil before. Ball reincarnation, as it were, and so they are intoxicated with lust for combat for sure. They are all about
Okay.
it.
Then
That does end your turn.
not quite. If it is possible for me,
Okay.
before I end my turn, I would like to try to do two things. First is send a message to the devil telepathically
Okay.
and say,
Cheeks.
now wasn't this way more fun than just knocking over some drunk?
You see him as he looks up from rebound the smite that you put upon him, and he sneers once again. Only this time you feel this sneer is a bit of appreciation for you. It's a good fight in years.
And with that, clutching his sword high above his head, Gerard will fall backwards and collapse. And that will end my turn.
Gerard falls on the ground. Steel Defender, you see him collapse after he gives this massive blow to this devil, sending him flying, and then seems to fall on the ground. What are you doing?
I honestly am less worried about him right now, because I know he didn't take any blows for him to fall back. And
Right.
I saw how hard this guy was packing a freaking punch. I'm going to support Scarlet. I don't care what fucking happens. I will take my first move of moving from where I am, and I will go right. Will I be able to still hit him from here?
Yeah. Wait. So if you move through that threatened square like that, you're going to invoke an attack of opportunity from that devil that you were fighting.
From the yeah. That was the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only has one opportunity attack, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, go for it. Swing.
Okay.
Bada swing.
He has a +5 to hit. He rolls a 6. He misses.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Bonus action. Dog moves
Okay.
between us. All right.
Okay.
Awesome. And I take my 2 swings.
Okay. There's only one problem.
Yeah.
With your dog moving through as he did, he is going to be incurring an attack of opportunity. He could stop like here, but once he passes from here to here, he goes through a threatened square.
Okay. So
unless he goes the long way around or something.
10.
Okay.
15,
This is the bane of using a map.
35, 40. He has 40 movement. He goes around.
Okay, as long as he can move there without incurring an attack of opportunity, go ahead.
Awesome.
Otherwise,
Perfect.
That's going to be a bad day for him.
No. Yeah, I know.
So roll your attacks.
Perfect. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit. I went
Awesome.
up to the doctor to go get them removed yesterday, and they were like, we're going to leave them in for another week. I'm like, so annoying. Yeah. Anyway, so your
So
hit
10
does
damage
find
and 9
purchase
damage.
10 damage and 9 damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 22 twice.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's going to round up to 20, round to half to 10.
So plus 5, and then plus, you said a 9, right?
9, yeah.
So we're going to add that as a 5 as well. So
Okay.
all right. Okay. Brandishing smite or anything like that?
No, I already used my bonus action to move my dog.
I just wanted to make sure
No,
if that
you're
wasn't something you were still wanting to do. Because you had mentioned it to me. I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, so Scar, there is a large devil now in your presence, but luckily you're not alone. Your friend, Still Defender, and his faithful dog Rex have approached to join you by your side. But that doesn't stop that devil from being right there. What would you like to do?
Oh, can I, as a free action before my turn ends, taunt him to hopefully attack me?
Roll me a performance.
Awesome. This is not going to go well, but awesome.
In fact, Gerard, roll me a
Okay,
performance as
that was
well.
a 16.
A 16 or a 6?
A 16.
Okay.
Oh, so Gerard's not dead?
He's active.
No, he's acting, and I want to see how well he's acting.
Yo.
Gerard, would you roll me a performance, please?
He probably stepped away to take his wife to work.
That may have been it.
No,
You know what?
no.
I'm going to go ahead and give him.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. I had to take a quick phone call, but that is
You're
a
fine.
19.
Oh,
Very good.
Oh my god.
dead as can be.
Yes,
Dang.
the crowd is convinced, as well as and Scarlet, what would you like to do?
First. She's gonna say out loud, she's gonna be like, wow, looks like 2 handsome devils approached me.
What about
He
Rex?
turns around, acknowledging you, perhaps for the first time. He sneers.
Can she wink at
What
me?
would you like to do? Okay, you wink. Are you trying? Okay, go ahead and roll me.
Roll me a
If you're
six.
trying to hit on this devil, go ahead and roll me a performance or a deception. I'll let you decide.
I got a 21 performance.
Woo!
Okay.
They don't call me a bard for no reason.
He looks. This must be my prize. Is that the end of your turn, Scarlet?
No. So, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Ward. And I'm going to heal Gerard. Because the range is 60 feet.
Okay. All right. And how much damage does he heal?
He gets a 1d4 plus 5 hit points back.
Oh, nice. So, Gerard, you're going to heal some. How much? How much is he getting back?
Sorry, let me roll real quick. That'd be 6 points of health.
6 points of health. So, Gerard, you feel a trickle of health going back your way.
Okay.
Um,
And
will that
then,
end your turn? Go ahead.
sorry. She's gonna get her Dragon Slayer rapier out, and
Oh,
she's gonna tell the devil. She's gonna say, "If I'm your prize, then at least put up."
Oh,
okay. All right, I like it.
I don't give away easy for free.
Are you going to make an attack?
Sure.
Or is that going to end your turn? I'm just trying to figure out if you are actually attacking this devil, or
Well-
you're going all in to try to persuade him that you think he's cute.
That's a hard decision.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
uh,
And
we're gonna Riz for now. It's gonna end my turn.
okay, that ends your turn. Very good. Okay. So, Namek, first up here. This devil, not happy. Not happy at all.
wouldn't it be the devil's
He's gonna.
turn? Then?
Yes. Yes, we are currently at the devil's turn. Currently, you are in mortal combat with this devil. He strikes at you with his beard first. Does a 16 hit?
Towards me.
Yes.
My armor class is 16, so I went 16.
Yeah, so he slashes at you with his beard into your face. Okay. This is going to be 1d8, and I need you to make a Constitution saving. You take 3 points of piercing damage from his beard, but I need a Constitution saving throw from him.
I failed. That was a 9.
All right. Well, you are poisoned currently and are unable to regain hit points. I repeat, you are unable to regain hit points.
You said I took 3 points.
Yes, you take 3 points of piercing damage, and from now on until another minute, you are unable to regain hit points of any type.
Sounds good.
Okay. Rolling at you with a glaive is going to be a 26. Does that? No, I'm sorry. 21. Does that hit? Oh,
Yes.
actually, I know it does because you. So that's going to be a 10. I believe my D10s are in this little box right here. That is going to be a total of 8 points of yeah, 8 points of slashing damage. Okay. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you don't have to make a save because you're not undead. But you from now on will take additional damage after being hit by this glaive.
So I take 8 points, correct? That's what you
You
said?
take 8 points. Yeah, it's really weirdly worded now. It used to be way simpler. Now the bearded devil's whole stat block is very strange. But anyway, yay 5e. So that brings us to our next devil. You know, I'm going to decide what I'm doing here before I decide what I'm doing. You know, I think I'm going to have to decide what I'm doing. Turning around
Patrick,
as
real quick.
yes.
As my reaction, can I use my stone's endurance?
I guess the last attack.
Yeah, against that last attack.
I'll allow it. What does it do?
Alright, so as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3.
All right, go ahead and
Once
reduce
per
that damage.
short rest.
Go ahead.
Okay.
There's just one problem. Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
You can reduce the damage, so it's 8 points. You can reduce the damage. Yes. Let's see what you roll.
Okay. One 11.
Very good.
Physics.
So the 8. All right.
Go ahead.
The 8 point. All right. The 8 points from the glaive are negated. However, you still cannot regain hit points. You just take this first 3. Okay. And that brings us to the other devil. Okay. The horn devil in the middle of the arena, having felled apparently Gerard, and being enticed and yet threatened at the same time by people behind him. I am going to roll a d6. I have 3 targets. Steel Defender.
Which one? Technically, we're both still Steel Defenders. Sorry.
Well,
Yes,
only
me.
one is named Steel Defender.
Okay,
the other one
fair
is
enough.
named.
Correct.
You asked me to start calling you Steel
Yes,
Defender.
yes.
I'm doing it.
Correct. Yes.
So, what is your AC?
Roll and we'll see.
What's that?
I said roll and we will see.
I kind of need.
Because 21 at the moment.
Thank you. All right. So 1, and now we have the tail. So 2 attacks with the fork, they both miss, and then the tail comes in and it tries to attack you as well. But you are very slippery, very beefy as far as AC goes. So he attacks at you twice with the fork, and then once with his tail. But you manage to dodge out of the way of all of its attacks. Okay,
Awesome.
very well done. That brings us to the last devil here, our bearded devil. He's going to rush forward to assist his the devil that has summoned him, attacking you, Steel Defender.
Cool, no problem. Go for it.
Does a 24? No, wait. It is a 21. 16 plus
21?
5 would be a 21. So there is a
reroll.
reaction you'd like to use, right?
Yes, the reaction I would like to use is Rex, making him roll at disadvantage for this attack.
Okay, so he misses.
Awesome.
And I'm going to attack with the glaive now.
Mhm.
21 again.
I will use my reaction this time and cast Shield on myself, increasing my AC by 5.
You already used your reaction. You can't use
No,
2 in 1.
that's Rex's reaction.
Okay, that's fine. I'll allow that. Okay. And you use shield, increasing it by 5. So that means
that's
it
26.
is negated. Okay. Very good. You deflect both the attacks. Well done. Okay. And that's going to end my turns for combat. Mimic, we are back at you.
I have to go now to take my wife to work.
Okay. The scratch on your face still stings a little bit with the poison that invades your blood system. What would you like to do?
Well, while raging, I'm going to pretty much do a Hulk grunt as he's, and then he's going to take his crystal longsword and go for an attack.
Okay, make an attack. You're going to try to stick that crystal longsword with the sun. Like, bend over, Beardy.
plus a 7 slashing damage. Sorry, 7 slashing damage.
11 slashing damage. And as I recall, you have 3 charges with that sword. Are you using the last one here?
No, I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
But I will.
And is that going to end your turn, though?
I will attack him again with the same sword.
All right. Let's see what happens.
That's not going to fare too well. That's a 10.
Unfortunately, no. So the second attack whiffs. Will that end your turn?
That will.
Was that with advantage?
That was with advantage.
That was with advantage. Good. Okay. All right. And that brings us to Steel Defender.
Awesome. I will use, finally, my bonus action Branding Smite on my longsword. And I will attack the big beefy guy twice.
Okay. Make an attack.
Does a 23 hit?
23 will hit.
Wonderful. So that is 10 plus, what was it, 2d6?
I believe so.
All right.
Well, he's doing
that. This will be magical, which means he will take full damage.
Well, he's doing.
Go ahead. 4 damage. So 10 plus 4.
So 14.
All right. I will attack again.
Brandon, you were saying something?
Yeah. Did I take any poison damage that last turn, or is it on his turn?
We haven't gotten back around to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. The poison doesn't work that way. It doesn't do damage every turn. It keeps you from regaining. That's its.
Oh. Okay. Okay. All
right. It would be really mean if it drained your hit points and then still kept you from regaining. So
right.
Really mean. Okay. All right. But that I recorded that damage there, Steel Defender. Is that going to end your turn?
Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Awesome. That is 6 damage flat.
Okay.
So that'll be 3 damage.
I'm still going to allow that damage, even though it wasn't technically magical. With the brandishing smite you did before, the lingering effect from it, I'm going to allow it to be damage.
All right, perfect. So 6.
Now, the wound that you hit upon him, it now glows, okay, with a radiant energy, okay? And this is going to assist you with tracking him down no matter where he goes, okay? And so not only is he glowing, now his shoulder's glowing too. And that brings us to Rex's turn.
No, Rex doesn't have a turn. If I don't
Okay.
give him a turn on my bonus action, he just takes the dodge action.
Okay, understood. And so that brings us to Scarlet. Scarlet, there's a fight going on. Steel Defender is fighting off two devils. One that is very large in stature. It winks at you as it lashes out at Steel Defender with all sorts of ferocity. What would you like to do?
Um. Okay. So I'm yet again. I'm gonna hit him with the charisma, and I'm going to say, "Oh, come on! Don't you have any eyes for me?"
Okay. It snarls. Oh, I see. I'll steal you away with me, he says. Is that going to end your turn, Scarlet?
Not quite. I'm gonna say in return, if you truly want to steal me away, get rid of your other two and make it a fair fight.
He laughs. Um, would you like to try to do a persuasion?
$27.
Okay. Not
Ooh.
bad. You say if I stop fighting, will come with me freely?
I didn't say free. I said get rid of your other two devils. Let these men try to fight you. If you win, I want yours.
Ah, a challenge. Yeah, I accept. And he waves his hand, and the other two devils are gone. Illusion. Illusion.
And she'll put away her rapier. And he's like, now, if you don't mind, I'm sure you don't want your prize to get scuffed.
What do you propose, he says.
Well, let's just say I'll stand right here, look all pretty for you, and let's see if these men can defeat you. Or if you defeat them.
Okay,
We have a
he's
deal.
down. Oh, he's like, we have
And let the show begin. And that ends her turn.
it. Okay. All right, she is convinced the devil to remove the other two devils from the battlefield and fight the two of you alone. This is your chance, y'all. Be heroes. We could be heroes just for one day. Well, I'm going to say with my turn, I'm going to back up. Okay. And then I'm going to
Oh no.
hurl fire.
I knew that was happening. I'm like, there's either going to be like a fire breath or fireball, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it.
That's not true. 17 coming at you, Steel Defender. 17
what?
doesn't hit, though, does it? 17 does not hit. Does it?
Neither does my dog. It does not hit my dog either.
Okay. So it splashes against the back wall over here.
Cool.
Okay. And that's going to end his turn. It's up to y'all.
You're welcome.
Okay.
When it go to Namek?
Yeah, it does go to Namek.
It does go to Namek. Namek, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So
the devil before you is gone, but the larger devil is prepared for you to come to him. He snarls, looks at you, points at you with his pitchfork. Come face me, he says. Meet your doom. As he throws fire at Steel Defender, but it misses, shooting over his head as he ducks. What would you like to do?
I'm going to run up 20 feet. She's going to be right here.
And try to stick your sword where the sun don't shine?
Yep. That crystal longsword.
Alright, make an attack.
Oh. Gotta roll again. Sorry. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit, sir.
Okay.
Are you using your last charge in that sword?
I am.
Can't imagine why you wouldn't. And go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So the damage, not the charge damage, but the damage is 7.
Okay. Damage from the sword is 7. And what is the radiant damage?
That will be a 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my great sword, my great axe, and I'm going to swing at him again for my second attack.
Now, this is going to be as a bonus action with your offhand, so you're not going to roll a proficiency or a strength bonus. This is a flat roll. No rage, no nothing. Just a flat roll.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's a two-handed weapon.
You need to roll an 18 or higher to hit it.
Okay.
Wait, may I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Oh wait, I already took my reaction, I believe. Didn't I?
On your last turn.
Okay.
So you guys
Okay, never mind then. Okay. No problem. Continue.
Namek?
Yep. I'm getting it now. That was a 5. Because it some reason it added it. Yeah. Some reason it added
it'll automatically add it. You just have to roll a flat D8. Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
You're not gonna use it on your character sheet to add your proficiency and like that too. So strategy wise, I'm just gonna hand this out to you. Because it was AC being so high, okay, it would behoove you to actually use only one weapon, versatile. Therefore, you're using 2 hands on that one weapon that uses your proficiency and uses your strength to hit.
Yep.
And also move that from a D8 to damage to a D10. I would do that your next turn. That's just something I would say. Okay. You could also, because you decided to use your bonus action to attack already without using your second action, I will allow you. Okay. I know I'm kind of metagaming a little bit here, but I'm trying to assist you because I know all of us are a little bit new at D&D. As a free action, you could put your axe away and switch or drop your axe to the ground and grab the other weapon with 2 hands. And then if you hit again, you'd be increasing the damage time. Okay, I'd allow you to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the dropping the great axe.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah.
by the way, I think you'll be able to use a hand axe in that way, not a great axe, because a great axe isn't a finesse weapon. That's a strength-based weapon.
Yeah, I was thinking about that after I said it. I was like, oh no, that's a two-handed
So
weapon.
it needs to be a finesse weapon, first of all, but it's fine. You drop the weapon, and you're going to attack with your long sword now with two hands.
Yep.
Make an attack.
Not the crystal longsword, just the longsword, correct?
No, it'd be your crystal longsword. You definitely want the
Okay.
crystal longsword. That's the only weapon you have that's magical, isn't it?
Yes, that is.
And right now he has magic resistance. Non-magic
Okay.
resistance, basically. So if it's not a magic weapon, it's not doing full damage. So you're
Gotcha.
the only one right now that can do full damage against this thing. Okay, with
Gotcha.
the crystal longsword. You need to be making the best of that. I'm trying to coach you.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I appreciate it.
No problem. Roll your attack.
All right, I'm gonna roll with advantage because of the. So, come on. Does a 24 hit?
Yes. Now remember, now this time because you're using it two-handed, roll a d10 for your damage type with your longsword.
Okay. Check some saving throws. Okay. So, gonna roll d10 plus 4. That will be an 11.
Nice. All right, 11 points of damage. Very good. You can see he's got 95 right now. He's up there though. Okay. Is that going to? I believe that ends your turn.
Yes, that will end my turn.
Okay.
But I did have a question. Where do you see the health bar and all that?
So you should. Oh, you may not be able to. So right now he's at 95. I've been keeping track of it. Okay. I can.
I've only been able to see all of what Pat sees because I'm on the stream.
Yeah,
watching.
You can see it all there. Yeah, I'm showing it all right there.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been keeping tallies of everyone's damage right there. At least my bad guys. All right. So that does end your turn. That brings us to our still defender.
Awesome. All right. I will bring my dog in as my bonus action to support Namek, and I will use my movement to move into range of the devil or the demon. Is it a devil or a demon?
It's technically a devil.
Okay. And then I will attack twice, like I normally do. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Ooh, okay. 10 damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And 20 to hit.
20 hits.
For an additional 8 damage.
All right. And so you attack him twice with your sword, correct?
Correct. No magic.
Okay, and so you slash it at both times. So he absorbs both of the hits. Will that end your turn?
That'll end my turn. Yes.
Okay. Scarlet, it is your turn, but I don't know. Are you? You're not attacking, are you?
No, I'm more of taunting.
Okay. So you could also lend like inspiration. You are a bard. It is your thing. I don't know, but if nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and go with the devil. So he looks at the two of you, both of you doing some damage. I'm gonna roll a. He has 3 attacks, so I'm gonna roll the first one. against Namek, and then I'm going to roll 2 attacks against Steel Defender. Okay? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I have 3 targets. I'm going to attack each one of our targets once. And I'm going to go right down the line. Namek's going to be a pitchfork. Rex is going to be a pitchfork. Then Steel Defender, you're going to be the tail.
Cool.
So first attack is going to be Namek. Namek does a 26 hit. Namek, I believe a 26 hits, correct?
It should, but it won't.
I'm sorry.
Roll
It
again.
doesn't.
I'm going to roll disadvantage this time.
Yup.
This time I rolled higher, so it's still a 26.
Okay. I tried.
And yeah, I know. That's 2d8 plus 6 piercing damage. So that is going to be a low roll this time. So it's going to be 11 points of piercing damage that you take.
Okay.
So every time he hits you from now on, he's going to add an additional 3d6. Okay, if he hits you again, it's bad.
Okay.
What's his name?
Rex.
Rex's.
Rex has an
sorry.
AC of 15, actually.
No, I was going to say.
incorrect before.
I was going to say Steel Defender has been hit already once by it, and no, it was Raw that got hit by it. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So from there,
Wait, I got hit?
Steel Defender. No, I did that by accident.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So Namek. Now next up is Steel Defender. I'm going to roll an attack. It's a 26.
Oh, damn! That's gonna hit no matter what.
All right, so that's going to be a total of 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
He stabs him with the fork. Is he still up?
Oh, that's for Rex?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I did that for myself. Let me add that back.
I don't know
he's
how
still
many hit
up,
points he
yeah.
has. He's still up. Okay, so
He
I added
has 36 to begin with, and that was what, 16?
Correct.
All right,
So I'm
he's
going to roll
dead.
the last attack. This is going to be against you. It's going to be the tail.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe that. I rolled the same thing again. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Boy.
I can't believe I rolled 3 16s in a row.
Oh,
3
That's
16s in a row.
I can't do anything about that. So yeah, do your damage.
Luckily, this is the lowest point of damage. Okay.
Oh, good.
So this is his tail.
Wait. Oh, I only have one reaction anyway. Never mind. Go for it.
So it's only 1d8. So it's going to be 8 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Okay.
But
I need to roll a saving throw.
you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
He's going to try to
this is against poison, correct?
Well, no, this is a magical effect. It's part of his. This is I put the wrong effect on Namek because it's not from the fork anymore, or whatever. It's from his tail, so he doesn't get that condition. He has the other condition, which is the poison condition.
So this is not against poison.
This is not against poison. This is against infernal wounds.
All right.
So what happens is he
rolled a 10.
10. So you fail. Okay.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, at the beginning of your next turn, you're going to take 3d6 points of damage.
God.
Basically until you die. Someone can heal you with a medicine check. Okay. But you don't take that Doesn't look like you take it this turn.
I'm
Not by the
assuming
way
I
it-
didn't have Bardic, right?
So if the target is a creature other than undead or construct, it must succeed in a DC 17
Oh, I'm
Constitution
construct.
saving throw or lose 10 3d6 points of at the start of its turn.
I'm construct.
No, you were not. You were
It says
classified
I'm
as player
constructed
character.
resistance.
You were also considered a humanoid because
Oh.
otherwise you could be a player character.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You do have construct resistance, but unfortunately, it's a homebrew thing. But for D&D standards, you're considered a humanoid.
Okay. Noted.
I'm sorry to report that. It's something that
Okay.
actually is written.
And can I do some?
Yes, you can. It is your turn, in fact, if you wish, because you never took a turn.
So I see them struggling, and so I don't know which one needs healing the most. I'm gonna cast Healing Ward at 4th level.
Okay.
And I'm going to heal Ryan.
Oh, I didn't need that much health.
Well, you got 17.
Okay. Well, I'm back to full, I guess. I only needed 8.
Oh. Fear not, citizens. Because then, as my bonus action, I will cast Healing Ward again. And this time, I will heal Namek.
I don't think he can be healed.
Oh, he can't.
No, he cannot.
Can he? Frick.
No, you cannot.
Can't do that.
I mean, if you'd like, you can cast Mending on Rex. It'll heal him up 2d6.
So as you guys are kind of, as things are starting to look a little bit precarious, as everything is kind of fighting, a member of the crowd walking out of the stands enters into the arena stating, "She's not yours to win. She belongs to me," he says, pointing to the collar around your neck.
I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna. Ooh, I like this.
The devil turns and seeing this blacksmith walks stoutly into the arena, not even brandishing a weapon. The devil turns and looks at him and acknowledges who he is. He's like, "No, I have no quarrel with you. I resign from this attempt to steal the heart of this damsel. Although," he says, backing up, "the day was won after all." He picks up Gerard, okay, and raises his limp body up high above his head, okay, and then tosses him to the ground. And from there, he disappears.
Oh, God.
I can't do that for him.
Bye-bye, big boy.
Do I still take the 2d6 damage? Or the 3d8 or whatever it was?
No, combat's over. He disappears, and their conditions are gone.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
say. I'm gonna go.
Ah,
I'm gonna say that. Your conditions are.
my wrist has sickness.
So
I'm so happy you talked
exiting out of
yourself
the
out of
arena.
that. I don't think I would have been able to defend you that much.
Exiting out of the stands, approaching you both, he says, "Well, that was kind of close, wasn't it? What compelled you to fight a devil? Something of that magnitude. You will need much more than what you're made of," he says, looking at you, Steel Defender. He says, "But you held up well against this creature. All of you did. And so you've earned my respect. And for that, my dear," he says, "I release you of your burden, entertaining me as you have." He walks forward and puts a hand on your collar and removes it from you. Gerard
Yes.
raised again. Oh, he's back. Good. All right, awesome.
Perfect timing.
Great time.
If you
And
missed
with
anything, you were picked up and thrown to the ground, and now we're all here.
yeah,
I know.
okay. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, sorry.
I'd like to
Can
take a 5-minute break real quick. While I'd like to go smoke a cigarette, and then I'll come back. Okay.
Awesome. I will
Agreed.
also be right back.
Right.
My God. You know what? I'd honestly still go on a date with this man for this.
Right? I feel bad for not having you go on that date with him after just saving us.
But I mean, hey, I guess my charisma led us somewhere.
Right?
I mean, I disappeared the other two, and we only fought him.
Yeah.
Oh, you two fought him. Just said that looking pretty.
Yeah, but if he wouldn't have stepped in because you have that collar on, I wouldn't have been able to heal. I wouldn't be able to heal. For one, and for two, I kind of want to ask if does that mean we get the belt since we, proved to him that we could win.
I don't think it was the fact that we could prove we could win. We proved that we were a lot more stout than he originally thought.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I know I've really got no room to talk, considering I took serious damage on those attacks.
Yes,
I
you did.
saw that, and I'm like, oh no. I
let me bring
need
it-
my dog to come in and defend you ASAP. Because
Like,
I'm the one with the highest AC.
let me break it down. I have 67 hit points. By the time that first attack was done, I only had 7 left.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit!
I can see why
Did you
I
say
would have
so?
bailed out.
But see, my whole thing was it was actually like it wasn't necessarily a fight to me. Well, to Gerard, because he knew it wouldn't have okay. My thought process was that if I had just fallen, like they wanted me to do in the beginning, it wouldn't have been enough. That the guy who had the contract with the devil would have figured something else out to keep it around.
Mm-hmm.
The devil's contract stated it would be released if it had fallen the person playing Cal. So
Right.
that is when my guy decided he was not going to go down just from a simple whack. He needed to take legitimate damage and legitimately bleed.
Serious damage.
Like, it was basically big brain play, taking all that damage, and then that's why I collapsed. That's why I made my dude, well, quote unquote, collapse, because Gerard was still conscious through this whole thing. But basically, he was just trying to feed into the crowd, so that way the guy who had the contract over the devil wouldn't be able to keep it going.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping that everyone else would kind of pick up on what I did.
Oh, I was catching. I was catching on.
I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely clueless, so that's why I said, hit him with the ring.
Oh my god. As soon as you fell, I knew you were trying to end this early, like end this whole fight scene and try to like end his contract shit so that he could disappear. I did not realize how low he got you, but I realized how much damage he just did. And I was terrified. My heart was racing for you.
Right? I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, one more good hit, it would have been the
That's
end of
why
Gerard.
I'm like, I will happily soak some fucking damage from an opportunity attack because this guy got nothing on my 21 AC. And if he does, he's going to hit me with what, like 12 damage, 15 damage most. So I'm like, this guy I need to take some freaking hits away from.
Yeah, I mean,
really
if
like
you
to
think
say-
about it, the one that he really rolled well against was me.
Yeah.
He hit me on every
3 times.
single attack. And then the next time he attacked you, he didn't hit a single one. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Well, you
Right.
have 16 AC. My base
No,
is
I had 20
21.
AC.
Oh, you have 20? I thought you said 16 hit.
No,
I think Scarlet has the lowest out of all of us. Don't you, Scarlet?
No.
Yeah, I got 13.
Yeah, Namek's the one with 16.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the
oh,
one with
oh.
16.
I have
What do you
20.
think?
That tells you how good his rolls were against me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was even he even missed a couple times with me. But what I like to say is, Ryan, your Rex dog comes in clutch, and I mean, like,
absolutely.
that is a phenomenal ability to have with your dog. Like, if you wouldn't have used that, I'm pretty sure I'd be lower than 61 than I am now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Well, and it sucks because I couldn't heal you because you were poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I felt
That's
so
why
bad
I
because
was
I was like, I
trying
didn't know
to.
what Ryan's health was. I was like, right.
I
Yeah.
was trying to give him the freaking dodge action at this point. Just like absorb a hit, or at least make him roll with disadvantage for 1 hit.
Right.
But
Hey,
hey,
I got
And
a
if
low
he
AC.
all
was
worked out.
splitting the damage up between the 3 people that were surrounding him, good enough.
Yeah, it all worked out.
So,
It did.
I had one more thing kind of prepared for this evening.
Yeah, let's do it.
It involves one of you. Namek, are you prepared for your final conflict?
I'm kind of worried now. Sure. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna allow you to get rid of the affliction that ails you with the poison, and take the benefit of a long rest. Okay,
Okay.
saying this is going to be occurring on the next day. We're just going to kind of
Awesome.
fast
All right.
forward
Everyone take
to
a
the
long
next day.
rest. Well,
All right.
absolutely. We all need it.
Yeah. Gerard most mainly right now.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get any damage.
I don't.
Yeah.
You can't even cast a spell, so you have all your slots.
Right. So, Namek. All right, so you guys find yourself back in the arena again the following day. And this time, Namek is about to be introduced for his final conflict in the arena. As he enters, who is doing the introduction for Namek? Is it going to be
It was me.
okay.
I found it.
Where is?
Alrighty. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So she gets up
So,
and excitingly. Oh, sorry.
yeah, you walk out in the middle of the arena. Go ahead.
Okay. She says, "Ladies and gentlemen, this opponent is a fierce one. I have traveled with him from far and wide. This 6'7" werebeast Goliath is a mean, merciless, passionate killer with one goal in mind, and that's to win. So no further ado, the one, the only, Namek!"
All right, I like that. So roll me a performance check. And because you preparing that so lovely, I'll give you advantage. So Namek
18.
approaches as you perform a great introduction for him, and the arena erupts in applause and roars of anticipation of glorious combat. And Scarlet, you make your way back over and sit back down. You can move your guy around. So from that, Namek, you're there, and the crowd is cheering. And then coming out of the hole, you see your opponent. A giant. He stomps his way down to the middle of the arena and stands across from you. This is an actual hill giant. This is it. I'm going to grant you inspiration from Scarlet's introduction for you. So you already have one inspiration locked and loaded. Roll initiative.
Ready?
Just you.
Oh shit! All right, let me roll that again because it's still on the bit. Do I roll that with an advantage or no? Just check.
If you want to use your initiative, your inspiration, you can, but no.
I won't. Sorry, I forgot to change it back. That will be a 12.
12. Very good. So I'm gonna give you first.
Okay.
So it is your first move. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna move 20 feet forward.
Okay.
I am going to take my crystal longsword
Okay.
Since we had the benefit of the long rest, do all my charges regain?
Indeed. That was the main reason why I did that.
Okay. All right. So I am going to use my advantage here. I am going to use the inspiration on the attack.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use my rage.
Okay. Roll it, please.
17 plus 2, so that will be a 19. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay. I'm going to use damage is a plus 9 plus a d8 for the charge.
Okay.
And that will be an 8 as well.
So how much damage was that?
So that was a 9 slashing and 8 charge damage.
Okay. Very good. And you have a secondary attack, is that correct?
That is correct. I will do that as well, except for I'm going to leave the charge alone.
Okay. Roll it.
Does an 18 hit?
It does hit.
All right. To use damage now, and that will be a damage for 7 points.
Nice. 24 points of damage. That's pretty good, dude. Pretty solid. You slash at the hill giant in his stomach area, and he gives a roar, and then winds up with his great club to swing at you. Is that does end your turn?
That does end my turn, correct.
Okay. 10 is going to miss. Does a 22 hit?
That will hit.
Okay. Now here's the bad part.
Yep.
This great club ow. That's a lot. So that's going to be 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 5, 21 point bludgeoning damage from this. He thwarts you with this attack. Okay. Of course, with your rage, I believe that's going to be half. Right?
That will be half, yes.
So instead of 24, it becomes 12. Okay.
12. Okay.
And ends his turn. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. So as I'm kind of holding the wound that he pierced me with, I'm going to kind of
that's a club, so it's a bludgeoning attack. So he clobbers you over like your left shoulder. Okay.
Okay,
it's
so
not
I'm gonna
pierce. It's a bludgeoning.
I'm gonna grab my shoulder real quick, grunt at him with the Incredible Hulk grunt, and I am going to use my crystal longsword, and I'm going to attack him.
All right, make an attack, please.
That's not gonna hit. That's a 9 for the first one.
No,
Second
unfortunately, that misses.
That's gonna miss as well.
What was the total of the second one?
The second one was the same as well, 9.
Oh man, that's too.
Yeah.
All right. So the club raises once more and comes down hard. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Take 19 points of bludgeoning damage. Halved will be 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. He rears back to attack you again. Another 18. Man, this die, it's a glow-in-the-dark die I got from 1 week at a time. And this die is freaking amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Wrecking havoc. Since I switched to it, it's been really bad for everyone. All right, that's going to be 14 plus 5. That's another 19 points of bludgeoning damage, which halved is going to be 10. Okay. Another 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Taking a good amount so far.
I am.
But you're standing. The hill giant standing over you with this great club, menacingly, as he feels he has already but won this contest. But what are you doing?
So, since I have the ability for two-handed fighting, right? I do. Yeah, two weapons fighting. I'm going to also pull out my longsword, my regular longsword, in both hands.
Okay, we talked about this before.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You did. All right. So, instead of doing that, I am going to attack him with my crystal longsword.
Okay.
All right, that's a little better. Does a 19 hit?
A 19?
Yes, sir.
That hits. And remember, in even combat, if you wanted to give him inspiration at any time, good.
Okay, I was like, doesn't he already have like one since I did the speech?
Yeah, I gave him one. He's used it. He used it already.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll give you inspo.
Okay. So she grants you inspiration if you need. That is going to be a D10 or a D8?
D8.
D8, okay. Namek, you still have a second attack.
Okay. Well, I haven't rolled
you haven't
the damage
attacked.
just
You
yet.
haven't rolled the damage. What was the damage on that?
So the damage is a 10 for slashing, and then the charge is a 3.
All right.
And then with
You haven't.
with that second attack, I'm going to use the inspiration that she just gave me.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. Again with that.
You really need to use the inspiration. I'm just going to mention that you don't have to use the inspiration until after you've rolled, but you have to use it before you determine whether or not you hit.
Okay. Okay, I apologize. All right. Okay. That'll be a 9 for slashing, and then I'm going to use my final charge.
Okay.
And that will be a 5 charge damage.
Not bad. All right. Will that end your turn?
That will.
Okay. The hill giant, after taking another 2 very incredible strikes with these radiant sword, lurches back at you with the great. I'm afraid the 19 will hit. This is going to hurt. Don't like that die. Ow. That's going to be 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Half will be 11.
Can I also use Stone's Endurance for my reaction?
Yes, you may.
That one?
Roll a roll. Go ahead and see what you can negate.
Yep. Yes. All right. +3. So that will be 4.
Okay, you're able to reduce 4. That means you only take 6 points. No, 7 points.
7
Sorry.
points. Okay.
And the second attack is going to. Thank God. So you take almost no damage that last turn with your stone endurance and an attack. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. So I am going to use my crystal longsword again, and I am going to roll damage or roll for see if I hit. 23. Does it hit?
23.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Yes, sir. That is a 9 for damage for this attack.
Very good.
Rolling again. That's also a 23, so I know that hits.
Yes.
And that will be another 9 points.
Chopping them down. Okay.
Little by little.
That ends your turn?
I'm going to take 5 steps back.
Oh,
if I
okay.
can. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Real quick.
He is going to. Yeah.
Real quick. How far? Just so I know this exactly, about how far would you say Namek is from where we're sitting?
Well, Namek, first back yourself up to where you're going.
Okay. So that's just literally 1 square. Yeah. There we go.
So you should be right over here. I don't know why you're in the person. Yeah. Where are you? There you are. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's
So,
about 50 feet from
from
us.
here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then with that, since he is within my range of sight, is it possible for me to cast Shield of Faith on him to grant him a +2 to his bonus to his AC?
Yes. As you put your hand on your holy symbol, begin to do your little enchantment. The guy next to you, the guy that helped Scarlet and you guys, he puts his hand on you and is like, "Hey, you maybe want to be discreet about that. If you learn of your interference, they may take this win from him."
You're right. At that point, I'll take my hand off my symbol and just keep watching.
Okay. Have faith in your friend. Doing just fine.
Can
And
I
with
give
that-
him an
Yes, you can. Inspiration. The hill giant is going to move forward and
Whoa.
Yeah, he got real up close and personal there. First attack, he hits with this.
Okay.
We'll use that die. that die and that easier to see. Okay. Now we roll that. 18 plus 5. Ouch. 23 points of bludgeoning damage, half will be 12.
Okay.
Okay. So that ends his turn. It is your turn now.
All right. So I am going to use my crystal longsword.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15,
It does what?
it hits.
Okay. Sorry, you kind of broke up a little bit at the end.
Yeah. As I was kind of saying, you didn't really need the inspiration earlier when you rolled like a 22 with the inspiration. I was like, you probably would hit it normally.
Right. So that would be 6 for damage for that one.
Okay.
And
All right.
wow. 26.
To hit, that hits. I have predetermined if he got down to 25% of his hit points, it's going to forfeit. If I do the math here, you've done 84 damage of his 102. So with that, he drops his club,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and kneels, giving you the victory. Deciding he has taken enough attacks to his belly. Too much more, and his guts are going to be spilled out of. Well, he doesn't want to die here in Valdoon, not in front of all these people. And so he drops his club, and he declares you the victor. Crowd erupts with a frenzy as you were declared the victors. Anything you want to add?
Yes, and with that, I'm going to see that he is showing signs of respect to me, and as he's kneeling, I will come over, put my hand on his shoulder, and tell him to rise. That it was a great battle. That it was an honor for me to fight him, and I'm going to oppose him as a victor as well, giving him honor.
Okay. Rests his hand on your shoulder. He says, "You truly have giant's blood in your veins. Go forth from here, Namek. You have been seen worthy."
I appreciate that, sir.
He then produces from his pocket a token. Okay, a small token. It's made of stone. It's not gold or anything. It's just a little bit of a rune stone, and it has a symbol of the same tribe that you originate from. He says, "This has been handed down from generation to generation throughout my tribe. I give it now." And it's that point that he pulls back a mask, and you see that he is one of the members of your tribe, okay, a very giant that had fought in many battles previously. He says, "Namek, it's time for you to return home. Return home, and perhaps you will lead the tribe in a new era."
It is an honor to
Here,
accept this.
one and all, for the great Namek.
I'm going to look at the giant. I'm going to go, "Can I get your name?"
You can call me Chronos.
I'm going to look at him and go, "Kronos, it is an honor to take this token. And I will lead with the thought and the strategy that you have shown. I will head forth into battle when I need to. And I will lead with honor that you have shown.
Indeed. So, with that,
So not to barge in, but I did wager 1,000 gold that he was gonna win.
you guys wagered. Oh, I guess that's right. You guys did make it on him, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just got 1,000 gold, baby.
Okay. Yeah, I think you just in gold for Namek coming out on top. Well done. And without interference. Elimination. So, well done. Namek, I hope that this journey that you made to the old lands was worth it.
Yes, it was.
I wonder if you will so eagerly return home, or you aid your friends in what may come. After all, Gerard seems to need a voyage back home. And you guys have a ship. A ship that technically belongs more to him, does you?
Yep.
Wait,
That is
so
true.
is Narod going to fight in the arena, or does my bet money go straight to Namek?
I'll tell you what. We'll say that I'd fight in the arena at some point, and roll me a percentage chance.
$87.
Very good. So he did end up winning his contest, and you won your goal.
Awesome. So do I win
So-
back the amount that I put in, or how does this work?
So yeah, it'll be basically if you wagered last, like Scarlet did 1,000 gold, she gets her money back plus 1,000.
Oh, okay.
So what
So
what
I'll
was
get
what you
1,000
bet?
since I
500.
put a 500. Yeah.
So you win back another 500. So increases your
Oh,
Awesome.
so I technically get 2,000.
Yeah.
Oh, big brain.
There you go.
Yep.
See, I told you should have betted high.
Well, I used the
So-
money to get the armor that I needed in order to survive the last fight. So
Speaking of a ship, if you'll look on roll 20, you guys asked me for more locations that you guys can navigate. Behold.
awesome. So is the
So
wizard
you
going
guys should
to
be able
pick
to
my
move
brain?
characters around. But I notice now that I have wrong token for Steel Defender. So I will fix that real quick. Because I did this the other day. There we go. But we might need, I think I was using Wolf as your dog.
Correct.
So we'll continue to use that for the time being until I make a token for them. There you go. For some reason, it looks a lot like an alligator.
Yeah, it does. I was gonna say.
My pet gator.
All right. But yeah, you guys make your way back to the ship. Okay. Where you find your dwarven companion, Byron Black. That it greets you guys, hoping that you guys did well in the tournament. Seeing Namek, you had sustained some wounds. Asks if you need.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he offers his assistance and lays his hands on you, and your wounds, Jay, the bruises, they mend, and you regain some hit points, and simply role play aspect. And he asks, now that your tournament is done, is there a plan for what is set before us? He looks to you, Gerard. He says, this ship is more yours than it is any of ours. After all, this is a ship of Paladin of Phyxiuos, and you are the only Paladin of Phyxiuos that I see. So, where do we set sail to next?
Well, that depends. Namek,
Yes.
are you wanting to return home? Or are you wanting to continue on this journey with us?
Friend, it would be an honor to join you. Home is not going to go. I will return. But I would like to see where the journey takes us.
Okay. We'll have to find out where that journey takes us next time that we play Chronicles of Thalia. Old lands being left behind, and a new journey ahead of us. I wonder what will come of that. But until then, everybody be kind to each other. After all, we're all in this together. Say goodnight to everyone.
No.
Good night.
Have a good